I'm Johan Sébenne from Year of No Light, and you are listening to Brutally Delicious podcast.
All right, so we're off and running. So let's talk about Year of No Light. How long? You guys have been around for quite a long time.
Yes, 20 years this year.
I was going to say, I think it was like 2001. So do you find it difficult writing new music and keeping it fresh and not writing the same material as you have for the last 20 years?
Yes, exactly. I think that's why we took 7 or 8 years to make this new album. And yeah, it's not always easy trying to not repeat himself. So,
right.
Yeah.
So you find yourself in the studio going, oh, wait a second, we may have used that one 10 years ago or something.
It's not going to the studio. It's right before in the practice room.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you guys actually get together in a practice room? You're able to do that with the conditions and everything?
Yeah. And even if we change a lot the way of composing songs in the time, I think at the beginning we were much more jamming together. Mm-hmm. And now some guitar players usually come with songs nearly with all the structure already, and then we work around it. So it evolves quite a bit, yeah.
Do you feel that the old way of doing it, like with everybody in the same room and bouncing ideas off each other, is, I don't hate to say it, like more organic and more immediate? Or is that not a...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But, even if there is a lot of work when we are together trying to appropriate the song, it always takes a lot of time to find the right articulation between the different parts of the song.
Right. No, I mean, I get that. You guys are definitely composing, I think, more than writing, especially in your sort of music.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you guys have any professional training or professional upbringing in music, or is it all just...
Some of us have some. Some of us, one of us is a guitar player. One of us learn percussion in a much more orchestral way, and the others are self-taught.
Right.
But so some are better than the others.
Right. All right. So I'm going to probably butcher this because I don't really. Is it Consolamentum? Did I get it right?
Yes. Yeah.
So now that it's, I assume it's done, right? Just waiting to be released here in July.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the outcome, and is there something you sit back and you go, "Well, I wish I would have done"?
No. We are always satisfied with the results, and this time I think we are really enthusiastic of this release because we take so long to make it.
Right.
It was this time it was really hard for us to make it finish. We were supposed to record it 3 years ago, but one of our guitar players had a problem with his hand, so he cannot play. So we decided to postpone the studio 1 year later, 2 years ago. Then we recorded it 2 years ago, and then it's coming out now. So it was quite a long process, but yeah, we are particularly happy with the results.
So here's a two-part question for you. First, how exciting is it to finally be on the eve of it being out? And then second, what was it like trying to get this record finished in the last year's current climate, both whatever, the whole world climate?
But it was, I think for us, it was a good thing because as we were late on quite some artwork stuff and we knew that we won't be able to tour when it will be ready. So we decided to postpone the tour a bit later so we can also postpone the release date. Initially, it was supposed to be released in December last year.
Oh, yeah.
So we say, okay, there is no hurry. We can do it.
Can't do anything.
Right now. And then we will be able to tour starting in November.
Oh, is that what you're looking at, November?
Yes.
How hard is it to take these songs out from the studio to the stage? Because they're pretty complicated and intense, right? Is it difficult to get them to play live?
Some we used to play them for like 4 years on stage.
Mm-hmm. So you're used to it.
Yes, but some others we have never played it before on stage. So I think in the fall when we will try to practice, when we start to practice again for the show, we will try to decide what songs we will play and how we will play it.
Do you find when you're in the studio, you're sometimes overwriting for the stage, or sometimes you go, I can't really do this because it won't come across on stage? Or do you not even worry about the live setting and write the song?
No, we don't worry about it. Usually songs are made, well, we always try to test it live before recording because it's a good crash test.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I remember on the previous album, we have the one song, Alamut, that we tried to play it, I think, one time, and it was not finished when we arrived to the studio. And it was a really stressful situation while recording it. And then since that day, we never played it live.
Even to this day, no?
No. But it's always like that. Maybe on this album, I think 4 of the 5 has been played together. 4 out of the 5, and one that was a bit harder to record. We will see. we never know.
All right, so I'm going to read a quote from the bio I was sent, and I'm hoping maybe you can sort of explain it to me or explain it to anybody listening. Is that Aletheia? Is that how I'm pronouncing it?
Yes.
Okay, so Aletheia is a double movement of light and darkness before burning our memories on the altar of the void. Help me out here. Help me out here.
I wish Pierre, the guitar player who did it, is there with me because that's him who wrote it. But yeah.
All right, I tell you what, I can make it easier. Is there a message or something you want your fans to take away from after listening to a Year of No Light record, especially this record?
No particular message, but I think we are just contemplating our current society,
right?
And we don't know what to do with that, and we just try to bring people somewhere else to make them travel with us.
Do you find that writing this type of music is cathartic and helps you get out all of that shit?
Totally, it's totally that.
For the fans and for the artist. I mean, you're writing it like that, but it's great when somebody on the other side of the world connects and goes, holy crap, I feel the same way, or now it makes sense, or something like that, right?
Exactly. But for us, it's really important to play this music, and the live set is such a cathartic experience for us also, and we really need it.
Oh, yeah. Do you find that sometimes it's, I don't want to say too cathartic and it makes you vulnerable and you don't want to put that out there, or do you just throw it all in and see where it lands?
So, sorry?
Are there like some sort of emotions and stuff you hold back, you don't want to, or is it when you put your whole being into it and you're writing these cathartic songs and getting all your shit out, do you find it too vulnerable? Are you worried about what people are going to think, or you just kind of do it?
No, we don't think about that.
Just put it out there and hope they connect?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What has been the reception for Aletheia so far?
But I think people seems to enjoy it. Apparently, we've got some really good feedbacks. Some people really enjoy it. Really enjoy the writing that is a bit different from the older song we get. And yeah, till now we just previewed 2 songs online, and feedbacks are really great. So
that's good.
We can't wait to reveal the whole album.
Yeah. I find it interesting that the moods and the energy and the whole thing on the record is very reminiscent of what we're living through now, even though you said you wrote it, 3 years ago?
Yeah, exactly. So when we made an interview like 2 weeks ago, and the journalist was really sure of him that we composed the album during
the pandemic, right?
And no, it was everything was finished right before.
That blows my mind, because as I listen to it, I think the same thing. You could apply everything in there to today's world, no matter where you are.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. It was almost like you were predicting it ahead of time. So you guys, have you done any live streams at all? Are you going to do anything like that, or interaction with fans?
No, we were thinking about making it, but we didn't find, I think, the right place to do it.
Right.
We've got some quite good proposals from some festival, including Hellfest.
Oh, nice. That's 22?
20. Yeah, for the edition.
This one's
online,
canceled, right?
This week.
Oh, it's online? Yeah, I think it's this week.
Yes, but we cannot make it as we didn't play together for more than 1 year.
Right.
And we are not living all in the same city. It will have been a lot of logistics just to make it possible. And we prefer to focus on real live coming later this year, and the same festival coming next year.
Sure. What's it like over there? You're in Bordeaux, right?
Most of the band is in Bordeaux, but right now I'm in Paris.
Oh, okay. What's it like over there? Are you able to get out and run around now, or is it still quarantine?
Yeah. We bars and restaurants are open right now. We have a curfew at 11 at night.
At what time?
11.
Oh, okay. So we're open fully now. Everything is go. No masks. Everybody just does their thing. It's really weird. Yeah. It's different after being a year with all that stuff. Now everything, I go into a store and I feel funny.
Yeah. But I think it will be the same here in 2 weeks and a half if everything goes fine.
2 weeks, yeah. So it'll be great. And then we're back to normal, and shows. I can't wait to see a show.
Yeah. But shows have started again for 2 weeks. I have seen some cool stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
When was the last time you guys were on stage?
It was, I think, 2 years ago in Paris for a festival for New Noise magazine.
Do you think that being off the road for so long and just writing material and doing that stuff is going to be difficult to get back out there again? Do you have nerves? Nervous about it or nothing?
We can't wait.
Really? Yeah. And the fans can't wait either. I imagine people are going to go absolutely insane.
Yeah.
At the first shows.
But I think the first shows with people standing up without any distanciation and so on will be crazy.
I can't wait. I've got tickets for a couple shows coming up here in the next month, and I'm totally unbelievably excited.
Where are you living?
I'm in Richmond, Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to see Seven Dust in 2 weeks, I think, at a proper indoor venue. 1,500 people, and it's going to be great. First time in a year and a half or whatever. So
yeah,
it's going to be amazing. Did I miss anything you want to cover?
No.
Hope that wasn't too bad.
No, it was perfect. Thanks a lot.
Excellent. Thank you, man. I'll send you guys a link when it's up.
Okay, perfect.
Stay safe, my friend. Bye.
Bye.